Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I did a video before this where because I missed last Friday, and I'm so sorry about that. As we did in my last video, and as I'm trying to do for most of my videos, is show you guys my stuff that I get from Wish, which is, you know, I like the website, it's pretty cool. And sorry for my eye going all lucky like that on you. I like the website, it's nice. Sometimes you get really awesome stuff there, sometimes you get really crappy stuff there, but for the most part I always get pretty nice stuff there. So anyways, I'm gonna stand up, Amy, learn to talk here, enunciate. I'm gonna stand up and show you the outfit that I'm gonna wear for this video, okay? So I need to push my chair back, it's behind my curtain thing here, so that you guys can get the full effect without knocking crap over. So, okay, so I push this back a little bit. Might be able to stand back far enough without knocking crap over so you guys can see it. Nah, I really can't, so. But it's a butterfly dress. I can't really show you the bottom part of it. Well, I can if I lift up the hem a little bit. Okay, so that's the hem. It's like, it's a jagged hem. I can't really show you guys. I'm so sorry, but here, let me just try to. Here, I'll tilt the camera down. There's an idea. I just didn't want to mess up the camera angle that I had it on already. So, yeah. This is the hem. It's really cute. And it goes like, okay, so let's just, see, I messed up my camera again. It's gonna fall over. Shoot. I just had this perfect too. Let's just put that there and just cover everybody's freaking view. You know what? This is just ridiculous. I knew this was gonna happen. Maybe I can salvage some of this video and use the rest for... Okay, I think that will work. Alright, I'm gonna bring my chair back up. Alright guys, I don't know if you saw the entire dress, but this is the dress that I'm wearing for this video. It's a butterfly dress. You can buy it on Wish. This is the top part, and oh, and then back, it has laces on the back. You know, it's really cute. If you want to see a full picture of it, if I edit this video and cut out all the crap that I messed up on, then you can probably find this dress online on wish.com and, you know, get it for yourself. It's really pretty. They come in different styles. They come in with the straps and the thing there, and they also come in like with a V-neck type situation. And I also saw, really cool, they're now selling swimsuits that look just like this, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by anybody whatsoever. I just like Wish. I'm too little to be sponsored by anybody. I'm too tiny of a little channel. I'm just a little BB channel. But anyway, that was nauseating. I'm so sorry for that. I got this necklace there too. See that one, and then the earrings go with it. I actually have several different styles of different colors of these necklaces because I have a really bad habit of when I see something that I really like, and if it comes in a set, I must get every single color of that set. So I don't know why, but it's just how I am. So we will continue our story of Amelie. Like I said, if I was any good at editing, there would be sparkly letters spelling out Amelie when I went go like this, and presenting the next part of Amelie. Okay, just imagine Amelie in sparkly, shiny, glittery letters. Maybe somebody with good editing, you know, skills can, you know, put that in there for me sometime. You know, maybe, you know, if anybody wants to. Maybe if I meet somebody that's good at editing, they can take my video and just go, Emily, put that in there for me. Or probably end up doing something like make me look really stupid. Anyway, oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? This is getting ridiculous. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea what anything is about anymore. We have a family member staying with us upstairs, and she could probably hear everything I'm saying, and she's probably thinking, oh my god, what is she freaking talking about? Alright, so next part of the story. Remember, Melissa changed her mind about being a vampire. Apparently now she wants to be one. Now she's down with the idea. She thinks it's hip, happening, cool. And yeah, okay, here we go. The pains had ceased an hour, or perhaps a night ago. She wasn't certain. Emily sat behind the first. Oh, we're back to Emily now. So we're done with Melissa for the time being, and Douglas. Now we're back with Emily. Let's see what our favorite vampire, our title character is up to, shall we? Emily sat behind the first house that had come into. What? Emily sat behind the first house she had come to in her trek down the hill towards the town. She paused to read the entrance sign, as if she really had to. She'd seen it a million times over. Welcome to Weston, Oregon. Okay, little like thing here that I have to stop this and tell you guys, okay? Weston, Oregon is actually a real town. It's a real place. You can look up on the map. It's very tiny. It's like, we used to call it a one-horse town. Has a main street. Oh, think like the Andy Griffith Show or any of those old westerns where they have a main street, like a main street, and then all the little businesses are along the sides of it, and then it spreads out into farmland, and there's some houses and stuff, but it's mostly spread out to farmland and stuff around it. So anyway, when you think of Weston, think of that, okay? And it's in Oregon. It's not near like the ocean or anything like that. It's like more near it's hard to explain, but it's nowhere near the ocean if you're thinking that's that part of Oregon. Closer to Washington, like, Tacoma, well, Walla Walla, Washington. There, Walla Walla, Washington. You guys should know where Walla Walla, Washington is. It's near there. It's about an hour. It's about a half an hour drive to or from Walla Walla. Here we go. Welcome to Weston, Oregon, she read aloud. Population? Too small to credit. Yeah, that's actually quite true. Laughing internally at her own jest, Emily sighed and continued on. It was funny, but not that funny. Not funny enough to laugh out loud, just internally. Continued on. She stopped at the first house she saw with the lights burning from within and knocked on the door. Can I knock on something to simulate this? Wait, the dogs might bark at me. I better not do that. We have our dogs upstairs, and if I knock, they might start barking. So just pretend there's a knock. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. Knock on the door. She waited, aware of the blood drying on her clothing and on her skin, for someone to open the door. Emily growled under her breath in anger and frustration and kicked the door open impulsively before she turned to step off the small wooden porch. Oh, so she kicked the door open, and then she turned and stepped off the porch because she's a vampire and she can't come in without an invitation. She's like, damn, I can't cross the threshold. I can destroy I can ruin your property and mess up your door, but I can't come in. Gosh darn it. She could smell the blood of the living beings within the house, and her dead heart beat faster at the thought of tasting, nay, feasting upon that gore. Nay? Who says nay? Apparently I did. Okay. She heard the door creak open behind her, and a gust of warm air from within the house shot past her sensitive nostrils, carrying with it the scents which were nearly driving her insane. She wants all that blood. She wants the blood. She needs the blood. She needs to be, as in blood. Okay, never mind. Sorry, just ignore that. That was me being stupid like usual. Okay. May I help you? The voice was small, light, and childish. Emily could feel the girl child's emotions as they swirled about the air between them on invisible currents. Emily could sense the child's curiosity, confusion, and willingness to give aid to a stranger who appeared in need. Because apparently, this girl's family never taught her not to answer the freaking door in the middle of the night. Oh, I think it's the middle of the night. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is, because she's a vampire. Middle of the night. Nobody taught this child not to answer the door to strangers in the middle of the night? Okay, well, it's a small town, so maybe they don't think about that kind of stuff. But crime happens everywhere. Bad parents. Okay, sorry about that. Continuing on. Emily turned and beheld an angel-like thing in a light blue nightgown. Her waist-length hair was the hue of the newly cut wheat, as in the fields surrounding the little town. It was straight and fell over her shoulders and back, cascading like a pale waterfall. She sounds very lovely. A lovely little girl. Let's continue. I was gonna say something about like that she reminds me of those pageant toddlers. You know, the way I described the hair and stuff. That reminds me of like one of those like pageant toddlers, like that they go on stage and they win little like crowns and crap for, you know, for their moms basically, not for them. I don't know. I doubt any of them go on there they want to do it. Seems like it's more something their mothers want them to do. But maybe some of them like it. I don't know. You know, fancy dresses and pretty jewelry. But anyways, that's what it made me think of. That's why I was like, a lovely little girl. All right, here we go. Emily nodded at the girl and saw her eyes were large, blue, and luminous in the faint light of the lamp over their heads above the porch. You mean a porch light? How old are you, child? Wait, why did I make her voice sound like an old lady? I'm sorry about that. How old are you, child? As if age has anything to do with, well, maybe young people have sweeter blood, and elderly people have more, like, bitter, coppery tasting blood. Maybe the taste of your blood changes the older you get and the more experience you have. Which, you know, maybe, like, vampires like the elderly people's blood because it has all the, if they can feel the emotions as well as, you know, taste the blood for the nutrients, maybe they can, like, feel all their life's experiences, and that makes the blood taste better and is more of an experience. And maybe children's blood is just like new and fresh, and it's just like maybe like a fresh apple just straight off a tree. And old people's blood is like a steak that you've like marinated for days, and it's just so full of flavors. And sorry, that sounds really dumb. I'm so sorry, guys. This is just getting off on a weird tangent here, talking about old people and children's blood. I am so happy my videos aren't monetized, because that would probably completely destroy everything. I'm so happy I can pretty much say whatever right now, because nobody cares. So I can talk about old people and children's blood and not have to worry about losing money, because I don't make any money off of here. I just do this for fun. Yay! Anyway, yeah, that was fun. Sorry about that. My back was itching like crazy. Alright, there we go. Continuing on after that little weird tangent about my stupid video and stupid content and stupid stuff I talk about. But it has context to it because it's in the story. I'm just thinking about it, you know, I'm thinking out loud and actually kind of rambling, and this has turned into a stream of consciousness video. I'm sorry, I hope you don't mind that. But as I said before a million times, I'm very new to this. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I mean, tons of YouTube videos. But I've never actually sat down and, like, decided to make my own. So, it's kind of a learn-as-you-go process. I'm kind of, like, learning as I go. So, if you guys are offended by anything I say, I apologize right now for anything that that I say. Because sometimes I get off on a tangent and I say crap that's stupid or offensive or whatever. Mostly stupid, not hardly offensive, but mostly stupid. Just unless you're offended by stupidity, then, you know, hey, bye. See ya. This is not for you. Okay, here we go again. Where are we at? How old are you? Okay. Emily asked while she glanced beyond the girl into the darkness of the entryway. Are you here alone? Yeah, because my family's stupid. No. Instead of answering right away, the girl squeezed her eyes narrow and asked in a serious, adult-like fashion, Have you been in an accident, lady? Emily was taken aback by that, for she momentarily forgotten the crimson which stained her garments. Yeah, I have been. Could you help me? I don't know, she said, backing away. Maybe I should call someone for you, like the police. That sounds like an idea, doesn't it? Allow me inside, child. Emily said so. Oh, she said it softly. Okay. I should read on before I start making voices. She's like, allow me inside, child. Emily said softly, gazing into the girl's eyes with tenderness befitting the Holy Virgin. This is ridiculous. It says, she gazed into her eyes with the tenderness befitting the Holy Virgin Mother, and felt the child weakening. I have no idea how to emulate that. But apparently she looks into her eyes intently and tells her to come in a soft voice. So it's something like this. Come in, child. Wait, I go, come in, child. Sorry. I don't know where my camera is on my phone. I'm just looking all weird. Oh, wait, I think it's over there. Is it right there? Am I looking into it right now? Yeah. Come in, child. Sorry about my eye going wonky. I have strabismus, so sometimes it goes off on me. So it's really hard for me to look straight into a camera with both eyes. So I usually like look off to the side or somewhere. But I am talking to you guys, so don't think I'm not talking to you guys. I am, okay? Just because I look elsewhere when I talk sometimes doesn't mean I'm not here with you and engaging with you in this one-on-one conversation we're having here, which we're not really having. I'm having with myself, but I'm pretending that I'm having with you guys, or whoever happens to come across my video. Okay? And we will continue the story. I felt the child weakening, and I'll use the telephone myself. So, what is she, a black-eyed child? Let me in. I don't know, she said. I'm here alone. And I'm only 7 years old. My mama told me I couldn't open the door to... Oh, so her parents did tell her not to open the door to strangers, yet she did it anyway. You're gonna be grounded, child. No pudding for you. Wait till your dad gets home. Or your mom. Or whoever. Bad girl. Said bad parents first, but not bad girl. Okay. But dear, Emily said, deciding to play her role of the nurturing, caring female to its highest potential, haven't you been fed? Allow me inside, and I shall fix you a healthy meal. How can you resist that? Now she sounds like the Wicked Witch from the Hansel and Gretel story. Except she found a place instead of the kids finding a place. Finding her, she finds them. Okay, where is that? Healthy meal. I need to come in. You must let me inside, for your welfare as well as mine. Like I said, she's like, what is she, the mother of the black-eyed children? She's doing their job for her. She's teaching them how you do it. Kids are home sleeping, so she needs to go about and do it too. Like, let me in, let me in. You must let me in. Don't let them in. I have been hurt. See this blood? It dries upon my clothing even now, and I need new ones, new clothing. And why am I speaking like a weird, high school Shakespearean play? No idea. This is supposed to take, what did this take? Okay, I wrote this in the 80s, so it must take place in the 80s, unless I decided to make it take place in another time period, but even so, nobody talks like that. I must come in, for even now, this blood is drying on my clothes. Nobody talks like that. Alright, here we go. Dialogue, not my good suit. Not dialogue, not good. Talking, not good either, apparently. Sorry. I think you want to help me. I know you do. Please, child. Please, child, have some mercy in your heart. Do you not see that I'm a weird lady walking around with bloody clothing in the middle of the night? Please take pity on me. The last words were delivered with such agony that the child was frightened and gasped. For a crazy lady. Shut the door. Lock. Deadbolt. Before she could shut the door, Emily grabbed the child by the arm and yanked her forward. She knelt upon one knee to look the girl in the eyes, and felt her resolve to trick the child into allowing her inside the house, so she could attack those she knew to be asleep in their beds without the fear of any weapons the living ones may have against her, diminished swiftly. So the sight of this cute little darling angel girl that she was gonna eat, basically, because she's a vampire. One look at her frightened, cute face, and she's like, "Aww, I can't hurt her." Aww. So it was kind of like that scene in Shrek with, Puss in Boots with the eyes, Aww. I know I'm a ruthless killer that's been killing for over millennia, but just the sight of a cute, big-eyed kid, and I'm just all melty. I just can't do it. I don't know. Let's continue and see what happens. I am losing what little patience I had with you, girl, Emily growled into the child's face as she held her near by her arm. You do not understand the pain I am enduring. So apparently she had her awe moment, and then she came to her senses and was like, what the hell am I doing? I need to eat. This is a human girl. She's like a steak to me. I shouldn't be awing over her. I should be eating her. Where's the salt and pepper? Okay. I need your help, child, and I don't have time to stand here and argue with you. If you had allowed me inside, I would have let you be and have only taken one of your sleeping relatives. But now you give me no choice but to take you instead. Come! Emily stood up and jerked the child forward by her arm. She felt the girl's terror and resistance. No, no! The child cried and screamed with such volume that Emily was certain every person this side of the Mississippi were bolted straight out of bed from their slumber. Let me go! Daddy! Daddy! No! I won't go with you! Daddy, help me! What about mom? Can your mom help you too? Or is your mom somewhere? Or is your mom such a sound sleeper that no one can wake her up? So you just call him for dad. Or maybe mom's not in the picture. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe just dad's in the picture. Yeah. Who knows? Okay. Emily glanced around and lifted the kicking and screaming child into her arms. She began to run just as she heard the shout of a man from behind her and the scream of an elderly woman. Oh, so there is a mother figure in the household. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on where the scream's coming from. Could be grandma. They did say it. It said elderly. Might be grandma. Okay. Karen! The woman cried. It's Karen! That woman from the cemetery! Wait. When were you at the cemetery? What's going on here? How did you know? She's got our Karen! And little Karen cried, let me go, Daddy, Grandma! So yeah, it is Grandma. So Mom must be dead or something, because it's just Grandma. Oh, maybe that was why she was maybe that's why Grandma was at the cemetery. Maybe the wife died, and she was visiting the grave of the mother of the child, and her daughter or her daughter-in-law's grave. Maybe that's why she was at the cemetery. But I didn't really say that before, so you would have no way of knowing this. So it's like, oh well. Let's continue. Okay, where did I go? Daddy, Grandma. Hush, you little louse! Emmeline hissed, because people call people louses as insult all the time. Yeah, that goes on. That's used a lot, right? When was the last time you talking to somebody and they got mad at you, or you got mad at them and you yelled, "You stupid louse! You stupid cockroach! You earwig! You head lice egg!" Doesn't really come out well, does it? You louse, which is just a singular form of lice, as you know, lice. Okay. Emily hissed, "Your people cannot save you now." Karen screamed in Emily's ear and did something which even Emily was not expecting out of fear and the need to protect herself. Emily screamed and dropped the child on the road, which led to the cemetery. She raised her hand to her throat and felt the cold stickiness of the blood as it seeped out of the small opening the child had made with her small, strong teeth. So she bit her on the neck. Oh, ow! You little shit! No, I don't know. How could you? Emily cried. You bitten me. Why? Well, weren't you gonna bite her too? Turnabout's fair play, right? If you can do it, she can do it. Although she's not gonna be, I don't know, since she's not gonna be feeding off you because she's still a human. Maybe she can drink a little bit of her blood and she'll turn into a vampire too, and they'll have a little teeny kid vampire, just like off of Interview with the Vampire with Claudia. That's an awesome movie. Okay. Anyway, how could you? You bit me. Why? Instead of answering, little Karen was gazing up at Emily with eyes full to the brim of fear and horror, bordering on worship. So apparently she tasted a bit of the vampire blood. It was so amazing to her little childlike senses that she was just like, oh. Okay, here we go. Worship, what did I say? Okay. Is that what you are? She whispered in awe and fright. I tasted something in your blood. By accident. Is that what you do? No, Emily shook her head in denial of what she feared to be happening. No! You were meant to die cleanly! Oh, cursed day! What has happened? Apparently this vampire, like, she really wants to be be an actor, you know, and she, like, never made it in her high school, plays and stuff, so everywhere she goes, she sounds like she's in a drama, and that's the way she talks. I don't know. That's just, the dialogue reminds me of that, you know. Oh, cursed day! You were supposed to die cleanly! How could this happen? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna finish this page, and then we are gonna call it a night, okay? I am not afraid of you anymore, Karen said. I think I love you. Because that's how it happens. I want you to be my mother now. And that's how it happens too. It says that, seriously. I want you to be my mother now. Nah, this is getting really, really cringy now. We're getting into some fun now, aren't we? Emily shook her head and shoved the child from her. She closed her eyes and ears to the girl's voice, yet she could not close her mind to the splinters of memories washing over upon her at the moment. I was only 7 or 8, she found herself recalling. No, I was 8. I had a party to celebrate last week. I remember it now. The monster came to the house, and the father let it in, thinking it was nothing more than what it appeared to be, an elderly gentleman collecting for the church. I read the writing on the tin can he was holding. It was not any church I ever heard of. I watched it kill my father, and then it ran from our house like the devil was after it, although I knew somehow that it was most likely friends with the devil, or any other such evil it came upon. Mother screams at me to go get help as she kneels beside her dead husband. I see the last of my father's blood as it slowly drips out of the gap in his throat to puddle on the floor. I am stricken with horror and know not what to do, so I run. I run past my sisters, awakened now in their cribs, crying for the attention which they will not receive. I run out of the house and onto the street. Somehow I ended up at my cousin's house. She opened the door and let me in. She was older than me. 11 she was. And why do I write like that? 11 she was. I have no idea. And she had her boyfriend over. If you had asked her, she would have denied having a boyfriend. Because you don't want to get in trouble, apparently. Okay, so, I think I'll stop here as we're listening to Emily's story as her flashback. I'll stop here at her flashback because my dog started barking upstairs and I need to go attend to them. And so I will see you guys next Friday. And if I miss next Friday, I'll probably do 2 videos to make up for it. But I'll try not to miss next Friday. So sorry for that again. I hope you enjoyed this rambling, weird video and some of the story we got out of it. I'm going to let you go now. Okay, please like, subscribe, share with all your friends so we can come back here and all of us can have lots of fun together. Okay, bye-bye.